ground that barely needs an introduction. The grand theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Matic must get the nod on this one. He offers both protection and creation by way of great athleticism and an intelligence that makes him look completely assured in the busiest of areas.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Has gone out. Schweinsteiger. Looks to slip it through. Cahill does well to read it and intercepts. All the way back and they start again. Darmian. Schneiderlin. Darmian. Memphis Depay. Manchester United are pressing with energy in the opening moments of the game. Looks like a good ball through. Diego Costa is flagged offside. Phil Jones. Darmian. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Gets it upfield. Zuma. So what now? Diego Costa. Manchester United have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Now it's Martial. Terry. Cesc Fabregas. Ramirez. Tries lifting it over. Willian. Smalling. Phil Jones. Darmian. Tries to stroke it through. Oh, he's put too much on it. Phil Jones. Darmian. Smalling. Shaw. Schweinsteiger. Schneiderlin. Juan Mata. Done very well to intervene. Oh, he's come flying in. Phil Jones. Schweinsteiger. Smalling. Shaw. Manchester United getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Schneiderlin. Darmian. Pumps it upfield. Matic. Cesc Fabregas. And it's Juan Mata. Zuma. Willian. Cahill. Willian. Ramirez. Costa. Passes it through. Costa looking to run onto it. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Darmian. Schneiderlin. Memphis Depay. Schneiderlin. Juan Mata. Darmian. Schneiderlin. Well, now would certainly liven things up. Schweinsteiger. And it's Martial. Azar. Juan Mata puts it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ball swung in. And back out it comes. In again. Mata! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Azar. Raspilicueta. Matic. Azar. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Raspilicueta. Terry. Fabregas. Diego Costa. Oh, good interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Schneiderlin. Darmian. And the Herrera. Shaw. Schneiderlin. Puts his foot on the gas. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Terry does well there, alert. Azar. Darmian. Who's going to make this theirs? And it's Shaw. Zuma. Willian. There will be a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Fires from distance. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Martial. It's Martial! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Martial did exceptionally well to control that and get the shot away while he still had just enough room, and he generated excellent power too. That should encourage another effort or two.
It's a loose ball. That'll be a throw. Schneiderlin and the Herrera. Memphis Depay. Quarter of an hour into the second half. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. No complaints about that. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Schweinsteiger looks to dink one in. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Manchester United like to make a change here. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Schweinsteiger. Cesc Fabregas. Matic. Schneiderlin charges in. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Terry cuts it out. Matic. Raspilicueta. Play for a throw. And it's Schneiderlin. Zuma. There's a long pass towards the front. Smalling. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Keeper's got good distance on that. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Smalling. Shaw. Schweinsteiger. Costa. Tries a through ball. Costa! He is off the hook. Much personal relief.
Ramirez has been full of enthusiasm and desire, and his work rate has been very strong, and he's clever and been able to read the game almost a step ahead of everyone else. That's great play.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7. Number 21.
Diego Costa.
I think the key for this game now is who can show that extra little bit of composure on the ball. You can't lose it like that.
Lobs it in gently. Willian has been found. Willian.
Well, with the team's level now, possession is everything for him. He can't keep giving it away.
Valencia. Matic with the ball through. He's tried one. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9. Coming on the field is
Phil Jones. Darmian. That'll be a throw-in. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Strong punch. Oscar. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Aimed long and direct. Valencia, and the flag has stayed down. And Valencia! Saved only by poor finishing. The official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Matic. Ramirez. Oscar. Azar. He's away! Schweinsteiger. Knocks it towards the front. Fellaini plays it out to the wing. Oscar. The final whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there were times when they looked like winning it and times when they looked like losing it, so they'll be reasonably happy to end up with what they've got.
ground that barely needs an introduction. The Grand Theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Manchester United go for this lineup. De Gea keeps goal. Phil Jones. Smalling. Darmian. Shaw. Schneiderlin. Juan Mata. And the Herrera. Valencia. Memphis Depay. Martial tasked with leading the line. Way. Memphis Depay goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Fuchs. So what now? Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. One! Worth a try, not this time.
And it was certainly struck well enough. That was beautiful contact. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
And the Herrera. Juan Mata. And it's Martial. Martial! That's gone a long way up and away. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Albrighton. Now the pass. He's got through. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Juan Mata. For decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Quarter of an hour played. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Fuchs. Spoon forward. Juan Mata. Needed a better pass there. Gets it upfield. And he's made certain that won't get through. Going back to the keeper. Darmian. Juan Mata. And the Herrera. Smalling. Crunching tackle. Looks to slip it through, out towards the flank. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Memphis Depay. Great ball, now the shot! Chance!
He's just drifted beyond the last defender.
It's Martial! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! Oh, that is a gem! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Manchester United draw first blood here.
Yeah, they may have got the lead, but that next goal now is absolutely crucial to the complexion of this one.
Fuchs with the ball through. Looks like a good ball through. Here it comes. Van Mata. And it's Herrera. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Tries a through ball. Memphis Depay! Van Mata, who's short. Schneiderlin, point-blank header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
And it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Good clearance now, can they make something of it? Manchester United leading by 1 and looking very comfortable on it. Manchester United are in control here on the brink of half-time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Another piece of really good defending. Fine defending there. Schneiderlin goes long and forward. It's a long forward pass. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Fuchs. Floats one over. Passes it through. Tries a long pass towards the front. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Smalling. Van Mata. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Fuchs. Another piece of really good defending. Schneiderlin tries the route one option. And it's Memphis Depay. Out wide to the right. Albrighton. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. And it's Memphis Depay. Martial. Hoot does well to read it and intercepts. It's a loose ball. Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of league, and he has been fouled there. Has a hit! It's in!
He shouldn't have been given the time to take that on his chest and get the shot away. That was slack defending.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, I love watching games like this when both teams are given everything they've got to try and win it. This is all the makings of a cracker.
Looks like a good ball through. Smalling comes sliding in. And the Herrera. Looks to slip it through. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Manchester United yet to make a change here. Fuchs. Now the pass. Played out wide. Goes for it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Up for the header! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, they'll really be kicking themselves after conceding a goal like that.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Memphis Depay with the ball through. Well read, he sorted that out. Gets good distance on it.
Valencia can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
And the Herrera.
Well, if you're chasing a game, there isn't an awful lot you can do without the ball. They're not seeing enough of it, and it needs a real team effort now to sort this out.
Gets it upfield. And it's Albright. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Out to the flank. Can he score? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Chance! Smalling cuts it out. Chance to shoot. Schneiderlin, there's a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
And the Herrera tries to get it forward quickly. Mata passes it through. Clears it out of harm's way. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Loose. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Manchester United have reached the now or never stage. Tries a through ball. Still going. Where to next? Looks like a good ball through. Up to meet it! Good Delivery, no joy.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Header! Decent enough try.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Shaw. Steered out wide. Can he find a finish now?